Hi, um, my name is Justin, and I'm gonna jump all over the place tonight, so buckle your seatbelt. Anyways, I want to talk to everyone about the Occupy Wall Street movement, and I want to answer a lot of questions that I've been hearing on on the internet. And well, first, let me start off by saying this: this movement isn't like any movement you probably have ever seen before. The closest thing I can think of is the Gandhi's movement. And the moment I realized that was when I saw the people meditating in the Occupy Wall Street uh, movement. And I realized that the people behind this that got this started, they really understand. Um, they really understand a lot of things about the nature of reality and the power of their intention and visualization, and it's those two things, ability to create the reality around us. This is a lot bigger than just a protest where people go out and show their disapproval for what's happening. This is about awakening. I wouldn't even call it a protest. I would call it an awakening, because for me, it's not about going out there and telling the government that I don't like what they're doing. I would rather just ignore the government's existence so that they will slowly dissolve away. Because this entire reality that we experience is all just a perspective, a thought. It is us, it is our observing that creates the things that we experience in our life. And we have created this Illuminati, this hidden hand, this power that be. And I think that we've created it so that we can awaken to it and choose something else. Because you see, that's what life is really about. Life is about awakening and coming back home, coming back to yourself, awakening to who you really are. And that's what this whole thing is really about to me. It's not about it's not about changing politics. It's a lot deeper than politics. It's a lot more personal than that. You know, yes, we need to occupy planet Earth. We need to occupy our cities, but I think really what the ultimate goal is to occupy the present moment. You know, there's so many people out there with so many perspectives. You know, some people are just now learning about the Illuminati, and you know, you have a whole lot more to learn. I discovered the concept of the Illuminati in 2003, and I'm only 21 years old, so I was pretty young when I first discovered it. But a whole lot more follows after that first initial discoverance. So if you're just now figuring everything out, you're just now realizing how corrupt everything really is, then just what I want to tell you is just to remember that there's a whole lot more down the rabbit hole. So keep exploring, keep learning, and you'll start to awaken to a lot more empowering things. You know, at first it started out, I learned about the Illuminati, and I learned about, you know, how they control people through the media. And then I learned how much they really understand about the nature of reality and the power of the mind and of intention. That's what it really all comes down to, is what we focus on, and what our intentions are, because that creates your reality. That's the next thing that the world needs to realize. You know, we're all waking up to this Illuminati concept, but the next step is waking up to realizing that we have created them. by focusing upon them. If you want them to go away and you don't want that in your life anymore, don't focus on it. Focus on things that you do want. And those are the things that you'll begin to see. So, I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. So, the real goal for me is not to explain to the powers that be that I don't like them. You know, they don't give a shit. That's not going to get anything done. My goal is to awaken the people who have not yet realized the things that I've realized. And I'm not the only one that's realized this, but you would be surprised how many people do realize it and don't really get their word out there. I mean, I've been thinking about the things that I'm talking about right now for years, and I'm just now starting to express it to the world. And so I know that a lot of other people are going to start to do the same thing. This is going to snowball so fast. Things are going to change so quickly. If you think this Occupy movement is going to just blow over, you better think again, because shit's about to change real fast. I would expect to see all national borders, all state borders, all governments, all rules and regulations, all monetary systems, all jail systems, all forms of control, all these structures that have been set in place by our society over thousands of years, you're going to see those dissolve away. Their time is ending. Humanity is going to awaken to their true nature, and they are going to create a whole new way of life on this planet. So, if you're out there and you're in this Occupy Wall Street protest, and your focus is on the Illuminati, and you're having all these angry feelings towards them and hatred towards them, then this is my advice to you. Love them. Love the Illuminati. Love the Illuminati like you love your own mother, because love is their worst enemy. They want you to hate them. They want to create hate within you. They want to create fear within you. And that's exactly why these people like Alex Jones and Jesse Ventura, or I think that's his name, you know, how do you think that Jesse guy got a show on cable TV? If they really didn't want his message getting out, he would not have a TV show. The reason his message gets out is because he presents a message that is no doubt true and revealing the truth about the Illuminati, but he does it in a way that creates anger and fear in people. And if you understand anything about psychology, then you can instantly recognize that that's what they're doing. And same with Alex Jones. These guys are paid by the powers that be to create anger and fear, because they know that people are, and it's inevitable that you're going to wake up to the Illuminati. What they don't want is they don't want people like me exposing the Illuminati and teaching you things about truth and love and expressing your beliefs in a positive way. They want you to go out there and start a fucking riot and start smashing skulls and getting all pissed off so that they can declare martial law on you. We need to be peaceful. We need to create an aura of silence and meditativeness. You know, a lot of you might not realize this, but if we go out into the streets and sit down and silently meditate together as one unified whole, that's going to do a whole lot more than us going out there and all screaming things and just yelling. We are creating this reality from within. Everything that you see outside of you was born within you. And once you realize that, you'll realize the power of silently sitting and intending upon what you want. The world's waking up, and I've been waiting for this to happen for a long time, and I'm excited, and I hope that you're excited, and I hope that you take what I have to say and don't take anything I have to say for truth. Don't take anything anybody has to say for truth. Don't take the Bible for truth. Don't take anything for truth, because the truth is within you. And don't look into the external world to try to find the truth, because you're not going to find it. You're just going to find the beliefs and opinions of others. So take what I have to say and integrate it into your life in whichever way you want. And above all else, just breathe deeply and don't give in to the fear, people. That's what they want. That's how they've been controlling us for thousands of years. They have one weapon, and it's called fear. Don't give in to the fear, and everything's going to be all right. We're going to create a beautiful planet, and we will have peace on earth for 1,000 years, just like Jesus said. Namaste. You are another me.